say he's incredibly handsome. Others say he's the most handsome. But everyone says...
What's up, guys? Welcome back to LowestLeagueGaming. I'm Tristan in Game MMX Pro, and today we made it to Royale Arena unexpectedly yesterday. It was, I just pushed up, I was playing some games on the couch, and all of a sudden I ended up in Royale Arena, and I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. So I tried to record the video earlier today with the actual magical chest opening, and the file got corrupted, so there's no live magical chest opening, which is kind of unfortunate, but I did get 2 P.E.K.K.A.s out of it, and I got a, where is it? And Rage Spell. So I got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and a Rage Spell out of that. I was hoping for a Legendary, was not able to get one, but you know, smaller chance out of a magical chest and a super magical chest. But yeah, I want to go through a couple replays of playing yesterday. Obviously I don't have any chest slots open, unfortunately. I can't do a live battle today, but we will definitely tomorrow or next time I play Clash Royale. So let's go ahead and jump into the first replay here. Here we are playing Zach from BC Royale, and one of the main things I wanted to focus on today was that I've been facing a lot of the Legendaries recently. It's ridiculous. As you can see, he has the miner up here in the top left corner that he will be able to drop down soon. This is the first time facing the miner. It kind of caught me off guard. I really wasn't expecting it because normally the miner is played with minions or used to take out the elixir pump, and he doesn't use it to do either of them. So it's kind of strange. He starts off here with some barbarians, easy counter with the musketeer and skeletons there. Take down his barbs there, and he sits there and wastes a lot of elixir. And he puts some spirit goblins on the other side, and here comes his push with the miner, and he comes in, and it's strange. It's not strange, it's pretty simple actually. You get the miner to take for the spirit goblins do work. I'm able to take out his tower over there, but he is able to get some work done on my left tower here, and he's got it down to 1300, but all I have to do is defend. And this push kind of caught me off guard, having to deal with it. So this deck really doesn't have very good counters for the miner. He doesn't have any defense targeting troops, so I could use my cannon and just put the cannon back there and camp the cannon. But I mean, this deck really isn't set up to face the miner. There's nothing that can take down a tank really that fast. Can move that fast and just pop up. So all I have to do is defend for a minute and 30 seconds, but we can see how that goes. So here he is getting ready to do his push. As always, goblins and miner really strong. Actually, I'm forced to put the Valkyrie, or I should have put the Valkyrie. I don't know what I was thinking. I could have saved myself a lot of trouble in that tower if I put the Valkyrie. Terrible play on my part, and now we are tied before we even enter double elixir, and now we're both searching for that second tower. I've got a pump advantage because I can put out a pump and get elixir, but we both have pretty cheap cycle decks here. But he does try to snowball a pretty good push here. I'm able to poison, plan out the best use of the poison. We probably should have saved it for the goblins. Zap, put a Valkyrie in the mix, and that push is over. I've spent a lot more elixir than he did, and now he has the elixir advantage, although he wasted by sitting there at 10. He uses the cannon to distract my Valkyrie, so I decided to push with my hog, and I get some pretty good damage off here because he wasn't able to distract my hog. But he comes in over here, finally I get smart, places the Valkyrie around the goblins, and I'm able to deal with a miner fairly easily, and we are entering the 30-second mark. Now, I go ahead and put a cannon back there to tank for the miner so he does not target my tower. He puts a cannon right next to his tower, easy poison spot, getting the barbs, the cannon, and the tower all at once. That is pretty sweet poison if I do say so myself. I put a musketeer to deal with the barbarians over there, and he pushes with the miner again. Cannon takes out the miner pretty easily though, and the Valkyrie goes over there and does working to everything else. Now he has 2 musketeers down though, which is problematic. I have to put down a cannon to deal with him. He distracts my hog with a cannon, therefore avoiding my hog, which is unfortunate. He got some damage off, but so did I. All I have to do is do 1,000 damage in about a minute, and his troops completely wrecked my Valkyrie. I had nothing else to distract them, so I'm forced to put down the skeletons and a cannon, and I'm able to save some damage, but he does even up the damage bonus on the towers. Now we're even. Now I'm getting kind of worried. Here comes down the poison. The cannon fails to distract, but will hit my hog. Should have saved the zap for the musketeer, but it's all good, and I'm within poison range now if I can cycle back to my poison and not have to use it on defense, but there's only 20 seconds left, and it's going to be a pretty clutch victory if we're able to get it. He pushes with the miner in the back, nothing to target it. I have to leave it alone and put a cannon, that's all I have. Now I have no elixir for a push, there's only 10 seconds left, and all I can do is put a poison. I should have put the poison in the zap, that probably would have taken it out, but no, it wouldn't. but he's able to successfully defend against my hog deck, and we will draw. But that is the first legendary I faced recently, like within the next 24 hours. And then I faced another one while I was pushing up, because I got to 2008 trophies, and then I pushed to 2030 this morning as I got on and did some matches this morning. So let's go take a look at the next legendary. All right, here we are playing. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. So here we are. We got a pretty good starting hand. Defense, troops, and the elixir pump. So this is the kind of starting hand that I'm really looking for whenever I start a match. So I always get put with like the poison, the zap, the one elixir skeletons, and the hog rider. And that I don't like to push offensive first. I like to defend their push and counter push and get some damage off first. He's coming in pretty heavy. I've seen the witch a lot recently. And then there comes the ice wizard to slow everything down. Slow down my Valkyrie, which makes it hard. He rages. I've also seen that. Raged Giant is actually pretty deadly, but I'm able to get him off my tower before. And this Musketeer just snipes down everything in the back. And he puts down some minions right on top of her. 2 shots will take each one of those down, help from the tower, avoids the minions. He is able to take out my Musketeer. I'm able to poison. He doesn't have anything except for a Valkyrie. And he puts the Valkyrie right outside the poison. And my Hog's able to get up in there and do some work. Right there, tower down to 1100, and he has no shots on my tower. I've built up some elixir to counter his Valkyrie baby dragon push here. He's got level 3 epics, which is pretty impressive considering I don't have any level 3 epics yet, only level 2. But I'm able to defend his push fairly easily with the Musketeer sniping in the back. I decide to push here, which is probably not the best idea since both my troops are very low health. When you put down the Ice Wizard, I decided against it. Ice Wizard would slow down my Hog's hit speed, and I would get nothing off. Here I'm forced to switch to defense. I was about to try to push, but I have to go on defense. I have to use the poison just so I can cycle through because I want to keep the zap for my Hog Rider. So here he does get some. I get kind of worried here, but the poison actually does work, and I'm able to get the Giant before he gets any hits off again. And so now I got a Musketeer, so I have an option to push, finally. So I'm able to go over here and put down the Hog. He puts down the Witch. Witch isn't really that good of a defense for my Hog, considering I have a Musketeer behind him. I can zap, wait till the Hog's a little bit lower in health, zap, and down will go almost that tower. So one more push and that will do it. He still has no damage left on my tower, which is pretty good. I have to distract with the Valkyrie and put a poison just so I can cycle through. Both are splash damage troops, and putting in one of my skeletons would void everything. Not a smart move. I cycle back through to my Musketeer. He puts down the Giant. I've got the cannon ready. Got to play smart. Know it is card rotation. Know that you have to save it. And here we go. He puts down the minions, zap, and I'm able to defend this push fairly easily. Then he puts the Rage spell down. My Musketeer was still targeting his Giant, and his minions get to wreck my Valkyrie. She was more of a distraction, but I would have liked to do a nice counter push with her. Was not able to. But here he goes with his push. I'm going to go ahead and poison in the back to try to get rid of all of the troops coming from the back. My Musketeer goes the wrong way. I placed her on the wrong side, so he tries to snowball a huge push here. And this is where he actually does get some pretty gnarly damage off. His Ice Wizard slowing everything down. My Musketeer over there is doing nothing. My Valkyrie didn't hit the Ice Wizard, and now I have a Giant locked on my tower, which is unfortunate. Thankfully, I do have a Musketeer to sit in the back and snipe everything down. But he does have 2 Ice Wizards up now to slow everything down, and I'm just freaking out here. I was like, wow, I thought I had this in the bag. He fireballs, my Musketeer's almost dead, but I do have the Hog, and he gets 1 hit off, and down goes our opponent, Saeed Haj Amir. That's as good as it's going to get on the pronunciation there, and down goes the Ice Wizard. So I've been facing a lot of legendaries, as you guys can see. Let's see, I got, obviously I had the Ice Wizard, right, where is he at? Miner down there, Ice Wizard here. So we have that's Baby Dragon, got the Ice Wizard, and then I faced the Miner late last night. And then do I have any more legendaries? It just feels like as I got closer to Royal Arena, everybody suddenly had legendaries. So there's my log of all my defeats there. So yeah, I just feel like I've been facing a lot more legendaries than I'm used to. So I guess it's because now I'm getting to the point where everybody's battled a lot, and we're all up in here at our highest trophies. So not really, not all of us, but people have battled a lot and got a lot more chests, so I feel like that's why there's a lot more legendaries. But I mean, level 8s with Ice Wizards and stuff, it's getting kind of gnarly. The Ice Wizard is definitely, he doesn't do a lot of damage, but that slowdown really affects the Hog Cycle deck. definitely because the Hog Cycle deck is all about speed, fast, putting troops down, and the Ice Wizard kind of defeats that purpose by slowing everything down. I have one more replay, which was kind of an interesting one. You know, I used the Hog deck, so was this guy, but I just feel like it wasn't really a good Hog deck. Alright, here we are facing Super Dad Guy, and as you can see, he doesn't have the Hog up yet, but he has a 6 Elixir card, a 5 Elixir card, a 4 Elixir card, and another 5 Elixir card with the Hog deck, and he doesn't have the Elixir Pump. I did the math after the match, and I was like, wow, that guy used a 4-7 deck with no Elixir Pump. If you have a deck that heavy, the Elixir Pump is a must. You have to use it, pretty much, or else your opponent will get the Elixir advantage on you, but there we go. Pro Poison, that's exactly what I like to see, taking down the minions, getting some hits off on that tower. Here comes his Hog Rider, but he has nothing to back it up, no spells, no nothing. So I just put my cannon down, which I recently got to level 8, and down goes his Hog Rider with the help from the tower, and I am still in the lead on tower damage. The only spell he has to assist his Hog Rider would be the Fireball, but that's not very good because it doesn't stun anything. It takes a little bit to travel over there, so I don't know about the decision there. And then he just puts the Bomb Tower down. He has the Bomb Tower, which is it. I had a Bomb Tower deck that worked really well through arenas 3, 4, and 5. I mean, I went on crazy 10 win streaks with it. It was really, really good. Kind of fell off, though. Here he goes trying to avoid my Elixir Pump, though, with that Fireball. I'm able to push up in here once I built up some more Elixir. He's got the Barbarians, which are unfortunately a very good counter for the Hog Rider. I'm able to get one swing off, and his Barbarians spend a lot of time in the poison and are eventually taken out, and there's one left standing with one hit from the tower. Take that down. He did place the Bomb Tower within my poison range, though, so he wasn't very smart that way, because now the Bomb Tower is way less than half health. Bomb Tower lifespan was decreased in one of the recent updates from 60 seconds to 40 seconds, so now all I have to do is wait it out. He decides to void my Elixir Pump again with the Rocket. The thing with that is that the Rocket is 6 Elixir and my Pump is 5. He's actually down there, I'm pretty sure, so that probably wasn't a smart move to void the Elixir Pump. I guess it's just stopping me from gaining more Elixir. But I still don't think that was a very smart move. Here comes the Hog again with nothing but the Fireball. All I have to do is put down Elixir Skeletons. Hog will get one shot off, and we are still very much in the lead on tower damage. And he puts down the Bomb Tower again. I'm going to start pumping up, but I'm waiting for that Rocket or whatever that's coming out. But I still don't think that's a very smart move in my opinion. Yeah, it avoids my 5 Elixir push, but I just did that to cycle through. I mainly used the Elixir Pump to cycle through, and the Elixir is a nice advantage as well, obviously. And that's what it's supposed to be used for. Places the Bomb Tower again within poison range of the normal tower. I come in here with the Hog Rider, zap the Barbarians. They still get some shots off though, and now he has a decently sized push coming up, but luckily I have my Valkyrie. Get in there, place the Valkyrie, everything goes down. The cannon is unassisted by anything and will go down. All I need is 1 or 2 more shots off, but he does distract with the Bomb Tower, obviously. Places the minions right between the Bomb Tower and the tower. Poison will take care of those very easily, and now my Poison just has to tick down on damage. It is within zap range, but no need. Last 8 hit points will go down to the Poison spell, and Super Dad Guy will go down. I just thought it was kind of a waste to have a Hog deck that was 4-7. Let's see if I can find him down here. Where is he at? Yeah, this deck. It's a 4-7 with no Elixir Pump and no spell to assist the Hog Rider besides the Fireball. I don't think it's a very good deck. I don't really know how I got him to 2033, but you know, whatever works for you. Hog Poison is definitely where it's at for me. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry we couldn't open the magical chest live recording. You can blame technology for that one. Make sure to check the description down below for my Twitter to stay updated on the channel news. Make sure to subscribe for more content. Like if you liked the video. I will see you guys later. Peace.